3 days ago, my husband Thompson drew 7 vials of my blood.
Miss Carter, your kidney donor compatibility results just came in.
I asked him why. He said the company was rolling out supplemental insurance for all core team members. I believed him. Now I know the truth. It's for his mistress.
The ward door swings open. Thompson steps inside wearing a dark gray cashmere coat. He places another document on the tray beside my bed. I read the title, Living Organ Donation Consent Form.
Luna needs a kidney. You're the perfect match.
I just had minor surgery. The anesthetic is still fogging my limbs. I can barely lift a finger.
Once you're recovered, we'll schedule the surgery for a month. I'll bring in the best surgeons.
He looks at me and keeps talking without hesitation.
Thompson, do you really understand what losing a kidney would mean for me?
He glances down at me. The man I once loved shows no warmth in his eyes.
She needs it.
That's all he says. I close my eyes. 3 years ago, my father told me, Selena, someone who truly loves you will never ask you to carve yourself apart for someone else. I didn't listen. We had a huge fight. I packed a suitcase and left home. I turned down my Stanford PhD offer and wrote the very first line of code for Zenith Core in Thompson's rented garage. The day we closed our first funding round, he raised his glass at the celebration and introduced the woman beside her to everyone.
This is Luna, my COO, and the most important person in my life.
No one knew the person who built the core algorithm. She was standing alone in the corner with a glass of orange juice in hand, wearing a second-hand dress, forcing a smile. That night, Thompson came home, drunk. I helped him into bed. He grabbed my wrist and pulled me into his arms.
Luna.
His lips brushed against my ear as he whispered someone else's name. I froze. He kept numbering. He said I'd worked hard all these years. He promised he'd make it up to me once the company went public. Every Luna was a dull blade, carving deeper into my heart. The next morning, I asked him who Luna was. His face cold instantly.
You went through my things. I'm warning you. Stay out of that room.
His eyes sharpened with suspicion. That room. The one he never let anyone enter. Once, while he was in the shower, I used the app on his phone to unlock the electronic lock. The moment I pushed the door open, my blood ran cold. The walls were covered with photos of the same woman, smiling, in profile, looking back over her shoulder. At the center hung a huge portrait. A woman in a white dress, a gentle smile. She looked 60% like me, especially her eyes. They were almost identical to mine. I put the phone back and quietly closed the door. I didn't confront him. I didn't cry. I didn't make a scene. I told myself he was just holding on to the past, that he simply hadn't moved on, until today, until this consent form was placed in front of me. Only then did I finally see the truth. 3 years of love had been nothing more than a one-woman show. Even then, I still didn't refuse. Fine. He blinks, caught off guard.
What?
I look up at the ceiling. I said, fine, I'll sign it, but I choose the date. I choose my own surgeon, and I need 1 week. Surprise flash across his face. Then relief. He leans down and kisses my forehead. Light, cold, like a dry leaf falling onto an empty field. I force myself not to flinch. When he walks out of the ward, his steps are light, as if a heavy burden has finally been lifted. Then I take out my phone. I scroll to the bottom of my contacts. One name, Dad. Flashback. 3 years ago, the day I left home.
If you walk out that door, don't come crawling back when it all blows up in your face.
Do I need him to clean up my mess now? No, I don't. I just need one favor. I press call. 3 rings. A voice answers. Older now, but still carrying the same unmistakable authority.
Selena, spit it out. I knew you'd call. So, what's the mess?
Dad, I need a lawyer. The best one you know.